Roblox has thousands of games, some old, some new, but there are a few classics that many players talk about even now. In this video, I'll take you through old Roblox games like Break-In, Story, Meep City, Berry Prison, Blox Fruits, and more. I'll share who made them, when they peaked, how many players they had, and why now many feel they're kind of dead or forgotten. Let's go.
Break-In Story 1 and 2. Break-In Story, created by Cracky4, became one of the most popular Roblox story games ever. Released in 2019, it put players in a survival horror setting where you had to live through multiple nights, fight off villains, and work with your friends to survive. At its peak, Break-In had hundreds of thousands of players daily, and it stood out for mixing survival with roleplay in a way that felt fresh at the time. In 2022, Cracky4 released Break-In 2, which expanded the formula with new characters, cutscenes, and challenges. But as with most story games, once players experienced all the endings, there wasn't much reason to keep coming back. Updates slowed down, and Roblox moved toward newer, trendier story experiences. Today, Break-In Story still has nostalgic fans, but the player count is only a shadow of what it once was. Meep City. Next is Meep City, made by Alex Neutron in 2016. For years, this was the hangout game on Roblox. You could adopt meeps, decorate your house, fish for coins, and just chill with friends. The game peaked around October 2020, hitting a massive 169,000 concurrent players. That's insane for a social game, and it's part of why Meep City broke billions of visits overall. Back then, if you wanted a party or a casual roleplay hangout, Meep City was the place to go. But today, Meep City rarely breaks even 1,000 concurrent players. Why? Well, newer games like Brookhaven, Adopt Me, and Liveatopia came in and did the social roleplay formula better. On top of that, Meep City didn't innovate much over the years. Without new features to bring players back, the game slowly became inactive. Now, it's mostly remembered as an OG hangout, not a go-to place. Berry Prison. One older game many players still talk about is Berry Prison. This was a cops and robbers style game where players could choose to be prisoners trying to escape or guards keeping order. It had a solid following during Roblox's earlier days, especially before games like Jailbreak took over. The mix of roleplay and action made it fun, and for many players, it was their first prison escape experience. But as the years went on, bigger developers released higher quality games. Jailbreak and Prison Life, with smoother mechanics and more updates, quickly pushed Berry Prison into the background. The creator didn't keep updating it either, so eventually the game stopped being recommended and its player base faded. Today, it's almost forgotten except by longtime Roblox players who remember those early days. And finally, we have Blox Fruits. This one might be controversial, because technically, it's still one of the biggest games on Roblox. But many players argue that the hype isn't what it used to be. Blox Fruits was created by Gamer Robot Inc. in 2019. It's heavily inspired by the anime One Piece. The game lets you travel across islands, level up, fight bosses, and most importantly, eat devil fruits that give you unique powers. This formula turned out to be a huge hit. The game absolutely blew up, especially in the early 2020s. It even set records, hitting an all-time peak of 2.7 million concurrent players on December 31, 2024. That's one of the highest player counts in Roblox history, period. But even giants slow down. In 2025, Blox Fruits still has hundreds of thousands of players daily, but a lot of fans feel it isn't as exciting anymore. The grind is long, updates can take months, and some people feel the developers focus too much on monetization. On top of that, new anime games L. Brookhaven. Of course, we can't talk about Roblox history without mentioning Brookhaven. This game was created by Wolfpack and Aiden Leewolf in 2020, and it quickly became the #1 hangout and roleplay game on the platform. Brookhaven gave players an open city to live in. You could buy houses, drive cars, roleplay as families, work jobs, or just explore with friends. What made it so popular was its simplicity. You didn't need to grind, farm money, or wait for updates to have fun. Anyone could jump in and start role-playing instantly. When Brookhaven launched, it skyrocketed past games like Neep City and Adopt Me. At its peak, it reached over 1.6 million concurrent players in 2021, which is insane for a roleplay game. It was also constantly at the top of Roblox's front page for years, staying one of the most played experiences every single day. But over time, Brookhaven also started to lose some of its hype. While it still has a loyal community, some players feel the updates are tedious. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. What some nigga dudes wanna say, but hey fat, why you didn't add a dress to impress ya? It's a OG game, but if I add that, my friends are gonna call me a fairy. I don't get bullied on school, that's why I'm gonna not add that. Sorry. Now for the final game, I wanna say new a final game. Hope you enjoyed the video. By stay pissed, keep mewing.